We debated back and forth. We didn't know if we wanted to do Boston yet, but they sound good. Robert's video is great. We said, why not? We'll just start off strong. We already did Phantom. We'll follow up with Boston. But, man, I was telling you and Chris Gary earlier, I feel like we know Evan Guerra with Drumline AV. He's making the rounds. People are putting in some work this year. Robert's flying around with our Base 311 Drum Corps Coffee Shop. Evan's going to like 18,000 shows in like 4 days. He had people in Muncie. So this video is our Base 311, but subscribe to everyone. Link to the 2 videos. We're going to watch Spanx a little bit for the new tag stuff, and then we're going to watch the show music from their show in, where is this from? Hold.
I don't know. Wisconsin.
Utah. Ogden, Utah.
Ogden.
On June 30th. Ogden.
No, they're headed up to like Wisconsin. No, they're headed out west.
Yeah, Boston's going west with Vanguard and BD and all that stuff. Cali. But we're the 2 hosts of the Aged Out podcast, Michael Fantini and
Evan Worrell.
And all the links to support us in whatever way you want to are in the video description. Comment, like, subscribe, share the video. And I'm going to say this one time on this video, and I won't do it again, I promise, the rest of the season. Hit the like button. We appreciate all the views we get, but if you want to support us at all, hit the like button. It helps more than you can ever imagine. You don't need to hit join to become a member. You don't need to go to the Patreon. Just hit the like button. It's free, costs nothing, if you like what we're doing, obviously. But, all right, that's done. I won't do it again the rest of the season. Quick intro. Boston's great already.
Thanks. Yeah, we're starting off kind of with the tag, just because I didn't want to watch Puttitas and Swisses for 2.5 minutes.
We respect the fundamentals, but
it's what changes kind of year to year, and this tag is honestly ridiculous.
Yeah,
but
it's gotten long and it's evolved, and so we have to spotlight it and go from there. So we'll do the Spanx tag, then we'll do the show music, and let you all get back to your day. Tail end of the Puttitas.
Love the hand-to-hand slams there.
I love flam 5 rolls or cheese rolls.
I love that.
Oof. Great day crescendo into those loose presses.
Dude, yeah, this.
Good Lord, quads.
Quads. No slander to the Boston baseline last year, but I don't think they played that much variety last year.
Maybe not. This is like more his States cadence. This is
It's electric wheelchair.
Yeah, it is.
Tanner's here. Don't get it. Now we switched. Woo! This is so
long. It's awesome.
Into the double beat 2004 SCB.
I have a comment here in a second. Just wait for it. We're just enjoying this, not critiquing. The Colin McNutt special. All right. I have to point this out because a friend of ours, and they will remain nameless, unless you want to say it. You'll know who it is immediately. But they sent us a text earlier that said, if you went back you told everybody, went back to 2004 and told the Vanguard Drumline in 2004 that Santa Clara Vanguard would be playing all the basic fundamentals, super simple technique-focused exercises, and that the Boston Crusaders would be playing double beat, electric wheelchair, they'd look at you like you were insane.
Wait, what?
We've completely flipped the script or whatever. It's awesome. And I just sat and thought on that for a minute when our friend texted us that. It was awesome. All right.
Oh, man.
That tag, I love that it evolves every year, too. They, make it... Who knows if they'll make it longer next season. But I would not be surprised if they did. All right. On to some book. I think some of these reps are... They'll play them twice. We might skip the second rep. We might just play the whole thing. see where the recording takes us. So,
grace notes.
Great stick control already.
I love the shot in the middle of that.
Great roll.
In the split there.
All right.
I love how that just kind of modulates.
Yeah. Do the quad roll underneath those paradiddles? Yeah. I'm going to back up, and while I'm backing up, to get that quad roll, it was a Spock roll or drum one of the two, underneath the paradiddle figures the snares are playing, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I already have noticed this at this point. One of the critiques we've had of Boston over the past few years is, to us, it just feels like their rolls and interbeats were getting too low. And I know
which is crazy to say, but
it's insane to say that, but when you're playing that, I mean, basically, long story short, it looks like the inner beats are way beefier already on rolls.
It looks more comfortable, less restrictive.
Yes. So hopefully that will lead to more consistency and less random front fulcrum, fast double strokes, scratching out potentially, especially while you're on the move, when your body's moving like that. So I was very happy to see that. But all right, jump back in. Over to the 8 notes, there it was. Dude, I love the big all-speed 8 note 5 roll.
What an opening statement.
It's aggressive. It's ballsy. And just a cold attack on the decrescendo left flams.
The singles into the paradiddles. Yeah.
Buzz into the triplet roll.
And then in the jelly roll.
Oh, the big. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
They had the big open hair.
I said jelly roll. I don't know if jelly roll is familiar for everybody, but the inverted roll where the accented rights are on like the outside figure, so you're not doing like right, left, right, left. You're doing right, left, right. So yeah, the inverted roll, I think some people call it, but
that's typically what I've called it. But and then on top of that, the thing that just smacked me was they're playing this more open stuff, and they play a big fat open duple herta. And then they switch gears, and they have these low hertas. I don't know if it was a tripletized rhythm. We'll get it here in a second read. But just that contrast is so impactful. It's so cool. These roughs are hard. Cold attack roll. That gear shift.
I think it's 16 notes.
Yep. Just punches you at the end with those two double stops.
Dude, the chain goes hard in the lot. I'm not gonna lie.
I love this angle, especially because the mic is in the front still. You can see the quad heights down the line. It's awesome.
Yeah. Split quad action AB.
Then the 8 note 5 roll out of nowhere. lot of gear shifts in that whole phrase, man. A lot of them.
I'm not sure. Oh wait.
That's so hard.
Coming off that cold. All the flam stuff, the Swiss and the flam tap.
This phrase is very vertically written. Just unison across the board, man. Good.
Ooh, that rolls fast.
Another Spock roll underneath the snare line. Just a trade off there. Just
30-second of singles.
Then that space, they just floated it together. That's also very hard.
What I was gonna say is I don't know if it's like the combination of like the concrete. I'm sure a lot of teams are like still trying to dial in like tuning schemes and stuff. Fresh heads, getting on the road. It could be somewhat the miking, the recording, which Robert's kind of like the goat for audio. But the snare sounded like a little washy on the bottom end right now. I hope it could just be the concrete a little bit. You know, you're playing on concrete, get the reverb. So sometimes at the low end, it sounds like just a hair, I don't know, mixed or blended, or the sound is wide, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
To piggyback on that, we give everybody, just like we do in indoor season, just like we do in drum corps.
Yeah, that's not like a tick comment.
Yes, you're just pointing it out in case anyone's ears are picking up on it.
Yeah.
Everybody gets the benefit of the doubt the first couple weeks of tour because, you know, you rehearsed in the same place. You haven't been in these domes yet. You haven't been in these big college stadiums yet on concrete, grass, vice versa. It just takes time. We're just not going to critique crazy, minuscule clarity yet. So, but I'm glad you pointed that out. When we had Colin
on before, like, you know, they're very intentional about the way they tune and why they tune and what the music calls for, what, you know, just whatever the arrangements call for. But, you know, in this video right now, some of that low end, it sounds a touch wide. I think that's partially due to just the environment that they're in with these buildings and the concrete.
The building right next to them, concrete underneath them. I get it. I'm glad you pointed that out, though. That's relevant to note.
Yeah, for everybody who's judging who's going to win the Sanford on the first show.
We're going to hold on, pause. That was something else. Who was it? Was it Travis Peterman that sent us that? I don't know. One of our friends, I forget.
It's some YouTube comment. Was like
it was a comment.
How everyone feels when they comment Sanford incoming. It's like the picture of Scott Johnson or whatever.
And then you find that comment on every lot video of every top 10 drumline, the first show they're in, and I'm happy everyone's excited because we are too. But it's just really, it's just funny to read every time.
I wonder if the bass is intended to put their sticks up sequentially like that.
I didn't even notice. Great add-in by the quads. Yeah. This is a very vertically written book.
Oh, yeah.
That hold on, what the hell just happened? What did the quads just do underneath that? Pause. Unison, okay. The singles or whatever they threw in there was wild. Big Nut Special.
Big Nut Special. Tap 5's cooking. Big open rhythm. Yeah, using the bass in the filler there, like they're using almost the flat line as the punch, and the bass is the dense part.
I want to hear that again because I was focused on the flat line too much, but also. And this may just be because we just watched Cadets 15 not that long ago coming into the season. Does this book give you a little bit of 15 Cadets vibes? Like the big, huge rolls and just like the level of aggression. Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
I could vibe with that.
I could be reaching for that. I'm not sure. Could just be recency bias.
You gotta learn how to use the space bar and the keys. You back up too far. The end of this phrase. Yeah.
For the record, I did use the space bar, the keys for that. I just hit it too many times. For the record, everybody.
Big halftime feel. Fivelets.
Have they played under 9 inches for the last like minute of music?
Dude, hold on, go back. Watch the bass 5's right hand. You like see it come out behind the back of his arm. He's just like, whoa.
All right, hold on. There we go. 2
a la
times.
92
2 left arrow clicks, everybody. 2 left arrows.
A la 92 Crossman vibes. Like.
All right, let's see this, everybody.
Yes.
That's.
Yes.
I live for that shit. Keep doing that, please.
Says what I'm talking about. The chain. I believe this is what the kids these days would call aura. Oh, they're doing the 8s. All right,
Okay.
fast forward through this. Yeah.
Fast forward.
I get it. They're trying to open up the hands, relax the hands, but
Yep. Because the book is so dense and meaty.
it just looks so unbothered. I'm about to throw down. Oh yeah, with the timbre change.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that they cut. Thank God.
It's perfect. It's amazing. More staffs need to do that.
Yeah.
Great roll. That's such a fast split, A-B split, man. That's
fast.
crazy.
It's fast. Yeah. Oh, yes. Christopher Walken. Let's go.
What are you talking about?
Dude, SNL? The SNL cowbell skit?
Yeah. I love that this section of their show exists, by the way.
I mean, this just transports me to 2003.
It really does.
Cadets 2003. Not only the Malagueña beat, but what they do, this part.
Whole feel change. That was the same thing that Unks wrote, for the record. That like 2 bars. I'm not taking anything away from Colin.
Well, big, huge flam taps. Well,
The visual,
Zach Schlicker,
I'm going to point out
who's
the
on
visual.
Zach Schlicker, who's on the battery staff, you know.
And the visual
March
with the
Cadets,
left hand
102, 3,
vertical
or
at
4.
the end of there, that was the same thing Cadets in 03 did too. I love the homage. Yeah, great stuff. Such a fun vibe. That's so hard.
Those are quick rhythms.
Mm-hmm.
I love the zones on the cowbell too. The fat and then like the mid zone.
Mm-hmm.
Get that high low. Oh, bass. Yeah. That's hand to hand there.
Somebody dropped a stick.
Zach's got it with those fly ass Adidas on.
Such a big roll. Crazy.
Nice relaxed fulcrum though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that whole section.
The stab.
It's so fun. Don't do it again.
Oh, this is 8 on a hand, I think.
Yep.
Open the hands back up. Reset the brain. Reset the hands.
Perfect.
That was a good jump.
Perfect. Didn't use the arrow keys for the record.
Hey. These drums look sick too.
Finish is awesome.
There's so many A/B
They're
splits.
covering a lot of ground. Drum to drum stuff. Horizontally, I mean.
Ah, dude. A lot of these callbacks are from the Spanx tag.
It's like that was intentional. Ooh, those paradiddle rolls. Good lord. Yeah, I don't care.
Shout out.
Like, this is one of the top 3 groups right now, hands down to me at this point. Not to spoil our early season podcast, but you can't argue they're not.
Shout out Josiah Scrow, base 1, Richmond, Kentucky kid.
I knew it was coming at some point, but no judgment. I think we have one more rep on here, and then we'll close it out. Colin's teaching right now.
Yeah, he said we're gonna play it one more time.
Yeah, well, there you go.
We gotta get a mic on Colin in the lot.
Yeah,
It's like
Robert,
those
put a
like
mic on.
NBA players.
Yeah, mic 'em up.
The mic'd up.
I'm gonna fast.
I think
forward.
marching vlogs and their crew does that sometimes.
Okay, 8s again.
Nah.
Here we go. Horizontally.
That's cool.
Jeez. That was a fat, clean flam.
I love that. Double flam drags.
Ooh,
The push there, the PDD
that's
roll.
so good. So nasty. In a good way.
Yeah.
Dude, the fact that they come out the gate every year like this is just mind-boggling. I mean, I spoiled it earlier. They're one of the top 3 groups in my brain right now. One of those 3 that I'm putting in there, I haven't seen a lot video yet, which probably tells you all which one I'm talking about. But I saw the premiere of that group, so I think we're going to have a dogfight for the Sanford between 3.
I haven't seen a lot of video for any of the other 2 groups that I would probably put in my top 3, which would be Vanguard and Bluecoats. So
We kind of seen a Vanguard one. The flow video.
Nah, dude, that dome video was garbage. Like,
Evan needs
I
the
know,
receipts. He needs to be up
Yeah.
close, everybody.
I know Flo put it out, and it's cool. Like you can kind of get a sense for the arrangement, but you can't hear anything.
Yeah. It just sounds distant, and you don't know how good
It's
it
in
actually
a dome.
sounds
It's
up close.
boomy. Yeah, it's just so.
But I think I agree with you though. Those 3 are probably, from what I have seen, going to be my top 3 right now. Bluecoats, Vanguard, Boston. No idea what the order is. I need to see more information from Bluecoats and SCV, but that could change. But this was great. I love seeing Boston early on like this because they always come out of the gate just swinging for the fences, and they just sound great for early July every year. Late June in this case. So I got nothing else. We enjoyed the hell out of this.
Good.
So many cool callbacks to like early cadets lines from the early 2000s with the cowbell stuff. Like, Just crazy hand speed changes. Just what you would expect from Boston at this point. Love it. Can't wait to see it in person. And comment, like, subscribe. You got anything else?
I'm good.
All the links are in the video description. Go subscribe to Rbase 311, Drum Corps Coffee Shop himself, Robert Martinez, and we'll see everybody in the next video.
Peace.